They buzz around us from flower to flower, diligently collecting pollen. They're busy making honey, which we humans love to eat. And yes, they sometimes sting. We're talking about bees, specifically small bees, and these little creatures play an enormous role in our world. From maintaining the balance of nature to protecting our very survival, they do it all, or at least they try to. But let's be honest, without bees, life as we know it simply wouldn't exist. But why? What exactly do bees do for us? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into the fascinating world of small bees and uncover the hidden ways they enrich our lives. Prepare to be amazed by the silent work these ecosystem managers perform day in and day out. So let's get started with the most obvious one: pollination. When we think of pollinators, images of busy bees fluttering from blossom to blossom spring to mind. That's because small bees, including honeybees and various types of wild bees, are among the most important pollinators worldwide. Their fuzzy bodies are perfectly adapted for the task. As they sip sweet nectar and gather pollen, some grains stick to their furry coats. Then, as they fly off to the next flower, these grains fall off, fertilizing the plant and enabling it to produce fruit and reproduce. This process is called pollination, and it's crucial for the continuation of many plant species. These hard-working pollinators don't just help wildflowers reproduce. They're vital for major crops like tomatoes, cucumbers, onions, cherries, apples, and almonds. Without bees, our grocery baskets would look very different indeed. In fact, over 70% of the world's crops that produce edible fruits or seeds depend at least partially on animal pollinators, with a significant portion relying solely on bees. If bees disappeared, we would face a global food shortage. Our food chains would collapse and ecosystems would crumble. But wait, there's more. These tiny creatures also indirectly benefit us in ways we might not immediately notice. By helping plants reproduce, bees contribute to maintaining healthy forests, clean air, and soil health. Pollination leads to the production of fruits and vegetables, which in turn provides habitat and food for countless animals, including us humans. A diverse ecosystem ensures that we have enough food and resources to sustain ourselves. Now, while larger bees like bumblebees and carpenter bees are important, it's the smaller bees that are the real unsung heroes. These include honeybees, sweat bees, plasterer bees, mason bees, and mining bees. Each of these small bees has its unique way of contributing to pollination, and thus to our survival. For example, honeybees are known for their honey-making abilities and their role in pollination. Sweat bees, true to their name, are often found around humans as they're attracted to our sweat. Plasterer bees nest in hollowed-out areas, and mason bees create their homes by using mud and mortar. Mining bees, as their name suggests, dig their burrows in the ground. Despite their differences, each of these small bees plays a critical role in pollination and contributes to the health of our ecosystem. Maintaining ecological balance. It's not just about what bees do for us directly. They are an integral part of the natural balance. Small bees are a crucial link in the food chain. They serve as a food source for birds such as honeycreepers and bluebirds, as well as for bats and other insects like praying mantises. The decline of small bee populations can have a ripple effect, disrupting the balance of the ecosystem and impacting other species that depend on them for survival. But bees aren't just food. They're also indicators of environmental health. Certain bee species are highly sensitive to changes in their environment. They can serve as early warning signs of issues like plant diseases or water pollution. For instance, bees may avoid certain plants if they sense disease or steer clear of water sources contaminated by pollutants. This sensitivity makes them valuable indicators, alerting us to environmental problems before they become too visible. Protecting biodiversity. Biodiversity is essential for the health of any ecosystem. When bees pollinate plants, they don't just help the plants reproduce, they also contribute to the genetic diversity of future generations. This is crucial for the adaptability and resilience of plant species in the face of environmental challenges. Some plant species depend entirely on specific bee species for pollination. Without these bees, these plants may struggle to reproduce and could even face extinction. For example, the fig wasp, a small parasitic wasp that lives inside fig fruits, relies on a tiny bee called a fig crawl. This bee crawls through the fig's narrow opening, pollinates the fig, and then dies. Without the fig crawl, the fig wasp, and consequently the fig itself, cannot be pollinated, leading to its demise. Similarly, many other plant species depend on specific bee species for pollination. The loss of small bees could lead to a significant reduction in plant biodiversity, weakening ecosystems and reducing the variety of plants available to us. The indirect impact on humans. While the disappearance of small bees would have immediate and dramatic consequences for the environment, the impact on humans would be even more profound. As we mentioned earlier, over 70% of crops that produce food for humans rely on bee pollination. Without bees, our food supply would be severely limited, leading to widespread food shortages. The global economy would suffer with agricultural costs skyrocketing and entire industries collapsing. This scarcity would disrupt food chains, impacting animals and humans alike. Furthermore, the loss of bees would have far-reaching effects on human health. Bees contribute significantly to the production of fruits, vegetables, and nuts, which are rich in essential vitamins and nutrients. A decrease in bee pollination would mean less access to these healthy foods, potentially leading to malnutrition and health issues. But it's not just about the food on our plates. Bees also produce honey, a natural sweetener that many people prefer to refined sugars. Honey is not only delicious, but also has antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. Losing bees would mean saying goodbye to this natural treasure. Moreover, bees are essential for maintaining the beauty of our surroundings. They pollinate flowers, trees, and shrubs, contributing to the vibrant colors and fragrances that make our world more enjoyable. Without bees, our gardens, parks, and natural areas would be much less appealing, impacting our quality of life, things humans may not know. We've touched upon the importance of bees, but there are aspects of their lives that most humans are unaware of. For instance, did you know that some bees can detect plant diseases or avoid polluted water sources? They essentially serve as ecological indicators, alerting us to environmental issues before they become apparent. Their sensitivity to changes in their environment makes them valuable assets in monitoring ecological health. Another fascinating aspect of bees is their communication methods. They communicate with each other through intricate dances, informing their fellow bees about the location of pollen-rich plants. This sophisticated communication system allows them to organize their pollination efforts efficiently, ensuring that no flower is overlooked. Additionally, bees release special chemicals called pheromones, which play a crucial role in their lives. Pheromones are substances that help bees identify each other, mark trails to food sources, and even defend their hives. These chemical signals are essential for the coordination and survival of bee colonies. Humans are just beginning to understand the complexities of these pheromones and their ecological significance. What does it all mean? Bees, especially small bees, are indispensable for our survival and the health of our planet. They ensure the continuation of plant species, maintain ecological balance, and provide us with essential resources like honey. Understanding the pivotal role bees play is crucial for our future. As we continue to learn more about these fascinating creatures, we must take steps to protect them. By doing so, we safeguard not only their existence, but also our own. So the next time you hear the gentle hum of bees around you, take a moment to appreciate these tiny ecosystem managers. Their contributions are immeasurable, and their presence is a testament to the beauty and complexity of the natural world. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep curious.